Hello, peeps. I hope everyone's doing great. This is Motorsport Progression, and then I'm back again with another video. So, again, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share on the video. And I really appreciate everyone, showing support for the channel, listening to the videos, liking the content, sharing the content, you know what I mean? And I appreciate your comments as well, man. You guys, you throw a punch, I slip, I counter, you know what I mean? That's how it goes, you know what I mean? Keep putting pressure, I'll keep putting pressure, that's how the world works. So, guys, so ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean? So yeah, ladies, don't forget to support the channel as well. I can see you, I can see the love you showing, as well. There's a lot of Formula One, fans out there which are females as well, So yeah, man, it's all love, And if you're a celebrity, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I just want to talk about this subject here. I saw a video here from this Formula One channel here. Normally, I don't do reply videos here, but I had to talk about this here. He says that is Charles Leclerc better than Max Verstappen? Yeah. And, to be honest here, I saw the video and I thought, nah, where is he trying to get at? The channel name is SBNala 44, they're proper like they love Mercedes, innit? And they're proper like, they go in on Max, innit, for his his stupidness and some of his bullshit that he goes on, and he doesn't really like Max, innit, put it that way. But yeah, I saw the video, I just started laughing, because last year, yeah, in the 2022 Formula One season, it was a really competitive season, and it was a battle between Ferrari and Red Bull, and the two drivers that battled for the championship was Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen. And it was an exciting season, and guys, don't forget also to go support that channel as well. The channel name is S Binala 44. Yeah, S Binala 44, is a really good channel, and he's doing really well, and I listen to some of his videos as well, So yeah, don't forget to, go support that channel. So yeah, last season, yeah, F1 2022, yeah, it was a really competitive season, It wasn't, it was a really competitive, but um the first few races, the first race was alright, It was a race between it was at the Bahrain Grand Prix between Max Verstappen and what's it called, Charles Leclerc. Max drives for the Red Bull, and then Charles Leclerc drives for Scuderia Ferrari. So the first race was alright, they were battling, and Leclerc was, he had slight pace advantage, but Max ended up having a DNF, and when Max had that DNF, it was a big blow for him, because he lost, 25 points, so that 25 points didn't help him. And then after the third race, the second race, I think the second race was in I'm not sure. The second race was in I think Saudi Arabia, yeah. And I think it was, yeah, Saudi Arabia or something like that. I think it was won by Perez, or yeah, something like that, or Sainz, or one of them guys there. My memory doesn't recall really. And after the Australian Grand Prix, Charles Leclerc had a 53-point championship lead, and I was thinking to myself, yo, Charles, look, this is at the third point, because remember, Max has had two did not finishes, so Charles Leclerc had a what's it called? Had a 53-point championship lead, yeah, over Max Verstappen, yeah, yeah. And guess what? He still lost the championship, and when they were children, yeah, when Leclerc and Verstappen were racing as children, yeah, it was like it was really battle, these guys was these guys was really like sorry, these guys were really fighting each other, crashing into each other. They were battling hard. Um, Leclerc will win some, Verstappen will win some, and then look, I just got a championship chart here right now. Yeah, after the first race here, Charles was 26 points ahead. After the second race, he was 20 points ahead. After the third race in Australia, he was 46 points ahead. These times, Max had two did not finishes. After the fourth race, he was 27 points ahead. So his highest points difference, ahead of Max Verstappen in the 2022 season was 46 points, and I can't imagine, yeah, Max Verstappen losing the 46 point championship lead. But in the 2021 season, I think the highest he got was about 36 points ahead of Lewis Hamilton, and then that was before the race in Silverstone, because he won the sprint race on a Saturday, and before the race he was 36 points, and because he did not finish that race because of the crash with Lewis ended up taking 25 points out of that 36, so it made it about 11 points, So let me tell you something here. I feel like, that's where Leclerc messed up here by losing that championship lead. And in the next race in Italy, when the pressure was on, where he could have collected a podium, he spun the car in the last few laps. So right now, as we speaking, I feel like Leclerc is the more aggressive driver. I don't think he's a better driver all rounder. Maybe he's a quicker qualifier, but when it comes to race trim, Max has a lot of strength, racing strength, that he can race for days. He can do so many laps, you understand? And at consistent pace. Leclerc can win some races if the car is really set up on point that day, you know what I mean? He can beat Max here, but I'm not sure over a course of a season. And it's already been proven last season with the championship battle between Leclerc and Verstappen. Max has proven that he's the better driver. I still think that Leclerc is a slightly aggressive driver, even though Max will crash in you and everything. But Leclerc is slightly aggressive, but within the limits. Max will actually crash into you where it could be life threatening, like the Italian Grand Prix where his car ended up on top of Lewis Hamilton's car. But to be honest, to answer your question, I don't think Charles Leclerc is a much more superior driver to Max Verstappen. They're really equal. And imagine if they was in a Red Bull together. I'm sure Charles will get, slightly more pole positions than Max. Or, think about it. Who would win, yeah, Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen in the same team? Sometimes, even when Leclerc was racing with Vettel, he sometimes lost a few races, because Vettel's experience, or sometimes because of team orders or things like that. But even if they was in the same team, Max would win a lot of races, and Leclerc would win a few races as well. But I feel like Max would win about out of 20 races, Max would win about 13, and Leclerc would win about 7. So they're really closely matched, and Leclerc would have to pick up, consistency with podiums, to really beat Max here. He's got the experience of beating Max, in the younger formulas to championships and stuff like that. But, at this age, with the development, with the pace that Red Bull have, and, with the development of Ferrari, I cannot really come to a concrete conclusion that, Leclerc is the better driver, But he's saying that is Charles Leclerc a better driver than Max Verstappen, And my answer would be, right now as we're speaking, Verstappen is the best driver in the world, with 46 victories. And, Leclerc's got like 7 victories, and Verstappen's got 3 world championships. And even though two of them, there's an asterisk next to it and there's a mark next to it. So, I just wanted to make this video to, as Binala 44, and, your content is great, shout out to you, yeah, man, I'm checking out your content, just keep pumping them out. But yeah, that's my reply to you. And I feel like both drivers are great drivers, very competitive, very aggressive, and they're the future of Formula One right now. And yeah, Ferrari needs to step up and give Leclerc a car. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop this video here. So please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Please comment below as well. Who do you think is the better driver, Max Verstappen or Charles Leclerc? And also, I just wanna say thank you to all the subscribers. I just got to, yeah, I just got to some, I'm getting some good subscribers. And yeah, guys, I want to take the channel to, 500,000 followers. And, guys, it is, you lot can help me out, so help me out, show some love to the channel, so yeah, go show some love to that channel as well, yeah. So thank